Good morning, Poly Parents. You made it just in time for the season 2 finale of
The Poly 10. I'm Denise.
And I'm Alan, and we'll be your host for this episode.
Let's kick off the last episode of the season with an exciting recap of events here at Poly.
Who's out? Who's out? Who's out? I like that.
We call that ballin'. Doing this is my calling. Flow is so appalling. My phone off and she calling. I'm like, yeah, what it do? Penthouse, man, what a view. Fall back cause I'm coming through with my whole team. They coming too, that's real, too real. Tell me how you feel. I'm too good for my own good. I won't leak the album, I let it spill. Number one, I bet it will. Do the numbers, I said it will. I played the game and I'm still the same. And I never change just to get a dick. I'm ballin', ballin'. I came from nothing to something like it's nothing. Yeah, you know I done it, that is no discussion. I'm ballin', ballin'. I made a promise to my mama. I'ma turn these zeros into tens and commas. I'm ballin', ballin'. Closing $1 million deals. Catch me swerving, burning $100 bills. How I feel when you ballin', ballin'. Going places they never go. It ain't all about the money, but I stack it cause you never know. I'ma live life where they sleeping on me, that's comatose. I went mainstream with my main team. You just mad, you ain't come close. And your next girl is my ex-girl. She fine as hell, but she a mess, girl. All I do is rhyme, I got no time, so I can't reply to your test, girl. I'm back again and I run it.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Do you know anything that rhymes with orange?
Orange? No, but maybe the Poetry Club does. Let's check in with Ms. Holman and her students to learn more about it.
Hi everyone, I'm Ms. Holman. I'm the sponsor of the Poetry Club here at Poly High School. We started the club because I had some students, some 9th graders that were interested in being creative last year. So this year we started fresh. We were out there recruiting people during Club Rush. And we have a lot of freshman participants and a few older students from last year. We talk about fundraising and also creating events for the future. For this year, our end goal was to have this poetry event. In the next few years, we're hoping maybe to have an open mic or a poetry slam type event. We now meet in my room, room 403, every Tuesday at lunch.
All right, guys, let's go ask some questions to the vice president of the Poetry Club and see what he has to say. So what about this club interests you?
Well, the thing that really interested me the most was the way how we could express ourselves within the club. Within the club, we feel like an entire family, and we have our sense of security that nothing could hurt us within the club, as in we could express ourselves internally or externally.
What are you thinking of when you're writing your poems?
Well, anything at the moment, it's by either emotion, like personally, or external.
Do you think that anybody could be a poet?
Honestly, I believe so. It's just like rap. Anything that comes to mind, you could write about it.
You are so beautiful. And no, it's not a compliment. It's a fact. It's a truth. It's like saying birds sing, or the sky is blue, or the ocean has tides, and even then you are just as beautiful as nature, because without you, the ocean doesn't want to wave anymore.
Speaking of writing, have you finished any scholarship applications?
No, but I heard about the Warren Christopher Scholarship.
Let's check in with Valerie, last year's winner, to learn more about it.
My name is Valerie, and I was the winner for last year's Warren Christopher Scholarship, and the process for me was pretty stressful, but I want to know more about you and how you found out about the scholarship.
Well, the way I found out about the scholarship is that my counselor, Ms. Safara, she texted the whole class of 2021 about it. The next day she sought me out personally, and then she told me that she had a lot of faith that I could be the winner of it.
What was the process like for you?
It invoked a lot of repressed feelings I used to have, mostly because I'm not really an emotional person that just places myself out there. So with this essay, I had to put a lot of emotion into it and like a lot of my past, even if I'm not comfortable talking about it.
What do you do in your free time?
In my free times, the thing that I really love doing is going out hiking, because I'm an advocate for nature. I love it. I also do a lot of stuff in school. One is leadership. I'm also in the track team. I love competing. I think it's a way for me to release some stress.
What school do you want to go to, and what do you want to study?
After high school, I want to go to Stanford. And with this scholarship, which is 20 grand, it can help me out a lot. Once I'm there, I want to study in the medical field.
What makes your story and who you are more deserving of the money?
I think I have a pretty interesting story, especially the story of how I came into America and like the struggles I've gone through to better myself. And like in a pueblo in Salvador, there's not much hope, and where I am today, which you can tell the big difference of what it was and who I am. As I'm telling that story, it shows like me self-improving and never staying in one place, but to keep moving on.
How does it feel that you won the $20,000?
Well, I'm extremely happy. I feel overwhelmed with great. I'm proud of myself, to be honest. And out of 122 schools, I was chosen to be the recipient of the scholarship. That overwhelmed me.
Man, that sounds really challenging.
Yeah. You know what else is really challenging?
What?
Running a marathon. Let's check in with SRLA to see how students train for the big race.
Hi, my name is Luis Coronel, and I'm a math teacher here at Poly. I'm also the Students Rinella coach.
My name is Josh Brown. I'm a special education teacher here at Poly High School, and I'm the assistant coach at Students Run Los Angeles. Students Run LA is an after-school program for kids to train for them to run the LA Marathon.
Throughout training, my biggest challenge was waking up in the mornings because depending on how long the distance was, you'd have to get up earlier than you usually would on a weekend. The hardest part of the marathon was hitting the wall. When you hit the wall, it's like when you run a long distance and you lose motivation and you start getting pain and you just can't continue going, but you have to.
So students who join SRLA, they get to meet other people here at Poly. They get to get free apparel, free uniform, free shoes that will allow them to complete the LA Marathon. After every run that students do, they get these wonderful medals.
Going to the races, and being surrounded by so many people who are running with you, so I think that was the most enjoyable part.
We meet Monday, Wednesday, Thursdays, room 57, after school at 3:30.
And if you are not on another club, sport, or team, we are really interested in having you join.
Yeah, we want you.
We want you.
What are you looking at?
Trying to find M87.
M80 what?
It's the black hole that everyone's been talking about recently. Mr. Pemble knows about M87. He'll tell us what's it about.
Okay, well this is a great discovery because up until now, this is the first one. So guess what? There are gonna be a lot more. Once you actually see an image, then it confirms all the evidence we've seen for black holes. Plus, it's in the center of a mega galaxy with 1 trillion stars, way bigger than our galaxy, M87, which is the biggest galaxy anywhere near us in our whole part of the universe, in the Leo, Virgo supercluster. But I saw one of their interviews with a whole group of various people involved. It's a worldwide effort. In fact, they needed telescopes distributed around the Earth to get the interferometry, to get the image. A cloud of gas and dust and plasma collapses due to gravity until you reach fusion ignition. Depending on the mass of the star, it can have a short lifespan if it's super massive and it burns through the fuel quickly. Okay, then those are the kind that explode. And then if the star is massive enough, when it does finally die, it kind of explodes and implodes. This is 55 million light years away. Okay, so this is a totally different galaxy, but there's one in our own galaxy, it's just much smaller.
Do you know who the magnet valedictorian is this year?
Oh.
It's Pete. And did you also know his mom was a valedictorian when she was here at Poly?
No, I didn't. Let's catch up with P and his mom to learn more about it.
Hi, I'm Pete, and I'm a senior in the Poly Magnet program.
Hi, I'm Irene Malawan. I teach science and also do counseling.
When coming into high school, I just wanted to graduate and then get into a college.
So the goal I set coming into high school was initially to go to medical school and become a doctor.
I don't always feel the pressure to be on my A game. All the pressure set is on myself, but my family, they just want me to do well in school, and even if it's not my full 100%, as long as I'm keeping up with whatever it is I want for myself.
How do I deal with pressure of always being on my A game is I just work hard, and I remember that there is a goal that I wish to accomplish. I don't know, just aim to do stuff and finish.
I guess one of the main factors of me doing well in high school were all my friends. We were all slightly high achieving, and so we just kind of pushed each other through friendly competition, and then eventually it just happened.
I don't think I set out to be valedictorian. I just worked hard in high school. I had a good group of friends, and I really think that was key.
The mindset required to achieve valedictorian is a growth mindset. Like, I'm gonna do better every day in this class, or through these years, I'm gonna improve on some specific skill, or at least want to learn more.
Learning to love school and love learning, not just doing school because you have to. So valedictorian comes as not a prize, but it's something at the end of your achievements. You know, you just work hard and hope that you're doing the best that you can.
Man, I can't believe this year's coming to a close.
Yeah, me either. Let's go see what some seniors say about their experience here at Poly and advice for underclassmen.
Hey guys, I'm Jackie. And I'm Catherine. With graduation right around the corner, we're gonna go around and ask our seniors about their experience here at Poly. Let's go.
What are you gonna miss the most about Poly?
The people, to be honest. The people.
Yeah, the homies and stuff. All the friends.
Messing around with Kowalski and hang out with my friends.
If you can go back, what would you do differently?
I would be more active on school activities.
I'd attend more school events, and I'd also apply to more scholarships because it comes in handy.
One thing I'll do differently is definitely I'll get more in trouble because I feel like I didn't get in trouble enough. And yeah.
I think not be as late as much and focus more on getting good grades.
What advice do you have for underclassmen?
To keep doing good in school and just focus on graduating and getting a good job.
To do all their homework, to be on top of their things so they could graduate, go to prom, and have their fun.
What are you gonna major in?
I'm gonna major in computer science.
Why?
Because it makes a lot of money.
Gonna build me a robot?
Yeah.
Architect.
Why?
Because I want to be able to build houses.
Who was your secret high school crush?
You know what? I'm gonna put it down, and I'm gonna be truthful. Kayla, I have been crushing on you since 9th grade.
Well, mine's not so secret, but it's the camera lady.
So how's the weather up there, Because we're upperclassmen? Haha.
So before we end our last episode of the Poly 10, remember, teachers and students, if you have any ideas or suggestions you would like us to cover, we are located in room 7.
And if you would like to be part of the Poly 10, talk to your counselor and ask for film journalism. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on those post notifications so you won't miss any upcoming videos. And we'll see you in the next season of the Poly 10.